Numerous recent studies have provided clear, direct evidence and statistics to prove that the death penalty administered to cold-blooded murderers is a positive deterrent to more murders, and that do-gooders in our society are trying to head us in the wrong direction and a day in which the number of murders will multiply. In fact, the movement to eliminate the death penalty has been led by otherwise responsible, law-abiding persons who are leaders in many of America's churches. They say that killing one killer to satisfy the law is inhumane punishment, and that murderers would best be condemned to spend the rest of their lives, or most of their lives, in prison. The other day, I heard the ridiculous statement from one of these leaders that if one is opposed to abortion, as so many churchgoers are, one must also be opposed to another form of death. That is, ordering the execution of persons who are convicted of cold-blooded murderers. I don't see any logic in that belief. I am opposed to abortion, except in cases of incest, rape, and the serious illness of a pregnant woman who could not live through a birth. But to equate abortion and the deserved execution of someone who has committed murder simply doesn't make any sense. I believe I have an even stronger argument in favor of executing a cold-blooded murderer, and it is one that I believe should appeal to those churchgoers who are now campaigning for an end to the death penalty. That is, it should appeal to them if they are interested in logic and common sense. My argument is substantially this, and I frame it in the form of a question. Which action is more humane? The minute or 2-minute pain of an execution, or condemning the murderer to 40, 50, or more years, or the rest of his or her life, in the limited and the degrading environment of a prison cell? In other words, how could anyone who uses the inhumane argument fail to understand that 1 or 2 minutes of pain is far more humane than a lifetime of living the life of a penned-in animal? Now, that argument is never heard in debates or conferences that are devoted to a discussion of the death penalty.